What is up? Last night was rough, man. Barely slept. Finally fell asleep, I think around like 2. It's now 5. Alright, let's get dressed and man, I just want to stay sleeping, y'all. Being honest with you. Just want to stay sleeping. Struggle's gonna be real today. Alright, let's get some coffee, get dressed, and get our life together. Alright, we got an hour till sunrise. I dropped my headlamp and put the batteries back in, and then all of a sudden half the battery power is gone. So I'm taking it slow down the super steep and rocky road. But saw a shooting star last night. Pretty sure you guys can imagine what I wished for. Alright, let's get there. It's about 7:15, I think. Sun hasn't crested over this ridge yet, but I haven't seen any movement. Haven't even heard anything because it's super crunchy. It's like walking on a floor of Doritos or Funyuns or Cheetos, or pick your chips. Whatever chip, your chip of choice. That's what it sounds like. Not sure how much longer I want to stay here, because like I was telling you guys yesterday, in yesterday's video, or not yesterday's video, but the last video, like I know there are beds across the way, and then down here yesterday, because I went down and up and I looked through all that, I saw a bunch of scat, like a lot, like a huge gathering of poop. This is hunting though. This is Western hunting. It's all behind the optics. Vortex optics, you know what I'm saying? And Huntworth, shout out. Alright y'all, well, we'll keep glassing. Deciding when to make a move, because I'm basing all of my opinions off of my hunts on Camp Pendleton, and if the deer are the same. Those are coastal deer, so they act a little different, but mule deer in general should act around the same, right? 4 does yesterday. That's our total right now. None for you guys, though. You guys haven't seen anything. Alright, that's enough talking. What's up? It's about 9:30, and as I'm sitting here glassing and looking for a deer and looking for an ear to move or a flicker or the slightest bit of movement, I tend to realize something. This is boring as hell. It's like, this is super boring at times, especially when you're solo hunting. You have no one to like talk to or have a conversation with. And like, I'm not sitting here complaining about it. I'm just letting you guys know, like, the reality of hunting. It's a lot of downtime. Like a lot of downtime. A lot of thoughts go through your head. You know, there's nothing. Like, there's no sound right now. See what I'm saying? Have the occasional plane or helicopter fly by in this area I'm at, but overall solo hunting, man, like, it's a lot of patience. You know, you're just constantly glassing up and down. Hopefully you have cell phone service, check your phone every now and then. But this shit could get very dull very quick. Just want to throw that honesty moment out there. As I sit here, I'm like, man, what am I doing? But the end prize is what you have to keep in mind, right? Like all those people that have harvested those like huge, you know, elk, deer, antelope, bear, you name it, whatever, caribou, moose, they all go through this too. Especially if they're by themselves, they all go through it too. It's part of it. New area, not too far, but a little bit of walk. So this is where I saw that that buck in that mid-country mule deer video, which will be popping up in information thing right now. So I'm just glassing and glassing and glassing and glassing and more glassing. And then I bumped some does here yesterday. So I wonder if they went back. They got some stuff over here, and there's a little lake, a little pond I should say, right over here. So there's water, vegetation, there's this creek bed down here. And now we wait for anything and everything. Okie dokie, it's about noon. I'm in a new spot. Took like a 15-minute nap and just dead. It's quiet, hot as hell. I think it's like 90. No breeze, no movement, no nothing. I'm debating if I want to go to another spot, but it's another hour and a half away. Decisions. Well, there should be a deer in here. There's water right to the right, not too far. Nothing. No movement, no nothing. Yep. We're in the car. Camo is off. It's hot, man. Way too hot. It's 94 degrees. No wind. I was getting beat by the heat, man. Shit sucked. Like I was saying in the beginning. Like solo hunting ain't no joke. Especially in conditions like this. Maybe if I had a friend it'd be easier. Well, but I'm still in the area. I don't know what my plan is right now. I have 2 other spots I know go hunt. 3 other spots actually. And they're all just as hot. There's one spot which is Laguna, and I told myself I wouldn't hunt there this year, so I'm gonna try to avoid that. But I got till Friday morning to hunt technically, but I don't even know. I just got some news about some stuff where I'm being very discreet right now. Got some news about some stuff where things could be changing soon, very soon. So I want to head home, spend some time with the family. I don't know though. I don't know what I'm doing. It's just freaking hot, man. It's 94 degrees. It was cooling down, and it seems like we got another heat wave right now. Okay. Well, I'm gonna figure out what the hell I'm doing. I'll make sure to let you guys know. Good morning. We are getting a little bit of a late start, but we are in inland San Diego, going to one of the most brutal hunting areas in my opinion. Got some 800 to 1,000 foot drops into a valley, and unfortunately most of the deer are about halfway down that. So got some beautiful views coming up, got the sun coming up. Should be a good day. I'm gonna do a half day. It's supposed to get to about 90 degrees. Morning was 50, so we got a 45-degree temperature swing. Crazy, but let's hope we see something at the least, and hopefully we get a play on it. Long walk in, about 1.5 miles, 2 miles in, uphill. Good stuff. All right, see you guys when we get there. The valleys of San Diego. Probably the hardest hunt in San Diego. Hardest place to hunt. All right, what's up? It's about 7:20 right now, and the sun just cracked these mountains over here. It's probably the hardest hunt in all of San Diego County, in my personal opinion. But it's the last day of the 822 tag before the break, so I'm looking for does. I've never seen a buck out here, but I've seen lots of does and lots of fawns. So definitely have my eyes set on a doe, just anything, just so I can punch that tag, because I won't be able to hunt the second half. I got prior arrangements. But it's a lot of glassing out here. Lots and lots of glassing. Yep, all right. All right, I found a deer bed. Lots of trails, but no movement yet. All right, been moving around a lot, trying to get a good vantage point to glass the most approachable area. And in the process, I believe I bumped something. Wind's coming uphill right now still, so the thermals have shifted, but I never saw it. So I was trying to keep moving around so I could get the vantage to look down, because I think it's down here somewhere, but never saw it. All right, it is 8-ish, another 2 hours, probably 2 to 3 hours before I call it. Hopefully something's moving, tucked up in these bushes. Hopefully I have opportunity. Like I said, last day of 8/22 before the break, so definitely gonna try to get something. Man, you just gotta love it when you're glassing, that everything looks like a deer, and it rarely ever is. Seen a rock that looks like a deer. Seen a pair of cactuses that look like deer ears. I saw like a shaded spot that looked like a deer looking right at me. Man, rough times. Pretty view though. Like I said, I think it's the third time I've said it. You want a hard hunt in San Diego, you come here. You're gonna burn them calories, I promise. Well, haven't seen anything. Quick overview. So back here is a lake, and then there's a waterfall right around here, but all of this is closed right now as the part of the National Forest due to extreme heat or construction or something, I really don't know. But where I'm at's open, like, let's say like right here, this little vein, like from here towards me is open. But it's nothing. Nada. Cut a road right in the middle of a mountainside. Let's see. There's a waterfall back here too. It's really pretty out. Honestly, not too hot. It's probably like 75. A little bit of breeze if you can't hear it. No complaining here. From prior experience, I know the deer are down in this creek bed. It's dry right now, but when there's a lot of rain, like in the early months of the year, it fills up pretty well. And I've been down there twice, I believe, and I've seen deer down there. You have to do something called still hunting, which I've talked about very briefly in other videos, but it's not worth the drop to potentially find something, because hiking back up this, like I said, 800 to 1,000 feet, that ain't fun, man. I mean, it'll be better if, you know, you had a solid rack on your back from a nice buck, but just to go down there to potentially find something that's not guaranteed, 100% not worth it. So this area is really good for glassing. You have a lot of land to cover with your eyes. It's just around 10:30 right now. I'm gonna be wrapping it up soon. I told the wife I'd be back by noon. I got about a 40-minute walk back to the car from where I'm at least. But another year gone by for my 8/22. Tag not punched, so frustrating. I focus on Camp Pendleton a lot this year just because it's so close. But I like to hunt out here once or twice a year. I think I said that already, but say it again. All right, y'all. Well, if anything, hopefully you'll see me making a stalk, or you'll see me at the car. Most likely the car. All right, see you when I see you. So I saw something shiny from the road. I was like, oh, it must be a rock. Sure enough, it's a doe with 2 fawns right in the middle of your screen. I'll do the light thing for you guys, but doe and 2 babies. It's hanging out 150 yards away. We got the baby. All right, so it's about a week after the last part of that video, and, you know, just gathering your thoughts and everything. Would I have done anything differently? Honestly, probably not. That first part of the video where I was by myself in both of them. It was way too hot to be out there. It was scorching, 95 degrees, no breeze, sun beating on you. Yeah, I was in the shade, but it didn't even matter. She's looking at something. And then the second part of that video, I really do love that area. It's just not worth it to drop all the way down those valleys, especially if you're dropping in there blind, if you will, not knowing if anything's down there. So but yeah, another year gone by without punching my 8/22 tag. That definitely sucks. I still have time to get something with my AO tag. I just have to focus on a buck and I've never seen a buck in that area. I believe I said that in the video as well. So, all right, that's all she wrote. If you haven't noticed, the videos are coming out a little more spread out. That's because my Navy life is super busy these days, and it's gonna continue. The schedule is gonna be like this about once every 2 weeks for a little while until things calm down in that world. So stay with me. When I have time to put out more videos, I definitely will. But until then, drop a like, drop a comment, click subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.